Hi, this is Nanette Hosenfeld with Great Basin Smoke Dispersion Briefing for Monday, January 15th, 2020. Looking at precipitation over the past 14 days, you can see it's been much drier across the southern part of the Great Basin, where there's been relatively little to no precipitation at all over the past 14 days. Further north, things are looking better, especially across Idaho, where you can see that precipitation has been like near 150 to 200% of normal over the past 14 days. As far as snow depth, again, Idaho is doing the best here with the central Idaho mountains, seeing in some locations 18 to 24 inches. So things looking pretty good across central Idaho, but much bleaker moving south, where it's been a lot drier as far as snow over the past 72 hours. Looking at snow depth, again, you can see the best accumulations are up in the central Idaho mountains, as well as some higher accumulations in the central Utah mountains. Satellite this morning shows a high-pressure ridge in place across the Great Basin, with a weather system moving into the northern part of the ridge. So for today, we're looking at pretty poor mixing across the Great Basin, with a high pressure in place, not looking at very good ventilation indices. And digging into that a little more, you can see our mixing heights are not very impressive, as well as really light transport winds that are leading to those low ventilation indices. So moving to Saturday, we keep that high pressure ridge in place, looking at pretty similar mixing forecast for Saturday. Again, those really low mixing heights and light transport winds are what are responsible for the poor mixing. As we move into Sunday, again, really similar picture. We do have that weather system that moves by to the north of the area, but shouldn't offer too much improvement in ventilation indices for Sunday. Again, despite that system, we are still looking at those really low mixing heights and the light transport winds. Over the next 3 days, again, you can see a similar trend with that Utah forecast clearing index of poor to fair mixing across pretty much the entire area. Over the next 3 days, we could see some light precipitation accumulation across the northern part of the Great Basin as those weather systems brush by the northern part of the area. So moving to Monday, we get a low pressure system that sets up over southern California. That will increase flow across the Great Basin, and we will see quite an improvement moving into Monday in those ventilation indices. On Tuesday, as that low pressure system moves to the south of the Great Basin, the southern half of the area will see those improved ventilation indices, but across Idaho and far northern Utah, we will see pretty poor mixing. As we move into Wednesday, again, with a little more unsettled weather, we will see improved ventilation indices across the entire Great Basin. And finally, on Thursday, as high pressure begins to build back into the area, we will start to see those ventilation indices decrease. In the 4 and 5 day period, precipitation will be focused across the southern part of the Great Basin, which will be a welcome change. We're finally seeing some precipitation in those areas. And in the 8 to 14 day outlook, the Climate Prediction Center is calling for above normal precipitation and below normal temperatures across the entire area. So that's it for the briefing. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact us. Our information is on the screen, and you can also find us on Twitter. Thanks.